When you're coaching specifically a top performer, ask them how well they're doing out of say 10. And they'll probably give you an answer about 7. 9 out of 10 people actually will give you an answer about 7. Some might give you an 8. We could all do with a bit of better self-organization. We could all do with a bit of better planning, better time management. So it's usually a fairly straightforward to get somebody from a 7 out of 10 to an 8 out of 10. And quite often, certainly for corporate clients, that going from a 7 to an 8 pays for coaching manyfold. The journey to an 8 to a 10, however, is filled with emotional blocks. Because if it was just an intellectual journey, and these people are smart, they'd have figured it out already. So coaching is about helping people to put aside or dissolve the emotional blocks that get in the way. They literally act as if those blocks don't exist. And as we move from an 8 to an 8.5 to a 9 out of 10, I often, in fact, I always ask my clients, what would you like to do? Do you want to land at 10 or would you like to refuel in flight? What they find is that 10 actually doesn't exist. Staying at an 8 or 9, it's a bit like practicing snooker. There are some basics. There are some basic daily routines. And those are the routines that keep us, shall we say, fit for purpose, fit for business every day. In the same way that even a top-class golfer or footballer will practice. So those are the basic routines. The second set of routines are really, it's like having a kit bag of tools, so that when you encounter a success or a setback, or you have a challenging relationship, you can dip into a kit bag of tools at your disposal. And you have those tools for life. There's probably, at one level, there's probably around 40 tools that people use. The interesting thing is that they actually hold them in their subconscious. So it's not like having to have a reference manual. They're able to dip in and use the tools at will. That's also part of the nature of the coaching content. These are very simple tools, very simple indeed. They aren't complex. And the benefit is, though, that when knitted together, they have a very powerful result.